there she goes. Turkey's #1 OnlyFans content creator is being arrested. They got her husband in the front and they got her dumbass in the back. I mean, here's my question. I didn't even know that Turkey made OnlyFans accessible for the public. It is shut down now because so many people have put in a complaint about it, which in my opinion should have never taken place because they should simply not have allowed it. So why would you want to implement something and then turn around and arrest somebody for actually creating that type of content? Which does not take away the fact that I fully support her being arrested, because Turkey doesn't stand for anything like that. Turkey is not supposed to be known for women being all over OnlyFans and creating adult content, because that's what it is. But the more disturbing thing about this whole situation is the fact that her husband supports her in creating OnlyFans content. But unfortunately, a lot of women don't even know the difference between right and wrong anymore. All they focus on is to satisfy their greed of attention and validation in combination of monetization, which is a very, very bad combo if you ask me. So this woman appears on a few podcasts a couple of days before she got arrested, and she brags about the fact that, which was probably her highest achievement in life, that she wants to sleep with 100 men a day. Now, where is this trend coming from? America. Who adapts trends that are coming from America concerning this type of behavior? Weak-minded women all over the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a short clip out of the podcast that she appeared on before she got arrested. We're going to let her speak, and then I'm going to come back and translate what she said on the podcast, which makes her even look more stupid than what she did when they got arrested.
Oyunculuk yapıyorum. Hatta Twitter'da da bir karakter yaratıyorum. Bazen salak bir karakter oluyorum. Bazen akıllı bir karakter oluyorum. Bazen saçmalayan bir karakter oluyorum. Avukatımız bile tek başınıza dışarı çıkmayın durumunda. Öldürülmemiz mi lazım? İlla bir zarar görmemiz mi lazım bunu fark etmeniz için? Türkiye'den gidip daha...
Now this woman is so delusional. She is one of the most delusional people that I've ever came across on the internet. She creates her OnlyFans account and she actually says that she's an actress. She says that she's an actress and sometimes she's just silly, sometimes she's a little bit more serious, sometimes she's a little bit sarcastic. So these women are really out here justifying their 3 or 4 hoish behavior. I'm going to have to call it what it is. Hoish behavior and saying that they're being an actress. Okay, we're going to put a check mark on that. Woman, you are crazy. The second thing she says, obviously she knew, she kind of expected the backlash that she was going to receive, and she has already received a whole lot of shitstorms from the Turkish public because obviously they have been threatened. They have been threatened to the point that her and her husband's lawyer was even being threatened for supporting these two. That just goes to show you what Turkish society actually thinks about women creating content like that. It's so sad to see women who are adults creating adult content. They don't know how to make a decision like an adult. Because before she created her OnlyFans content, she could have sat down and thought about it like, wait a minute, I live in a country where they don't even have dating shows. There are no dating shows in Turkey because the President Erdogan is not having it. He has restricted all of it because they don't want their public to look like fools. So before she had created her content, she could have been like, wait a minute, where is this obviously going to take me? But I highly doubt that she's even going to hold herself accountable for her actions on this platform. And every platform that has been created in order for women to show themselves a certain way has created only damage. It only contributes to a lot of young women thinking, okay, I'm not going to go to school, I'm not going to get educated, all I'm going to do is take my clothes off and then I can just afford what I want to, because a lot of men are going to subscribe to my OnlyFans account. Women absolutely sexualizing themselves, and then you got young men or even older men who are consuming this type of content. Now, if you're an old married man, you're just frustrated because you can't get nothing from your wife anymore and you subscribe to OnlyFans, do whatever you gotta do, right? But if you are a young man and you are literally addicted to these pages, what is it gonna contribute to? You're not even gonna know how to interact with a woman when you get with her. Young people have such a problem with looking into each other's eyes when they are communicating. They can't even talk to each other anymore. Everybody is so buried into their phones. Everybody is so addicted to their content. They don't even have the basic communication skills, which is look at each other's eyes, body language, or even know how to conduct yourself when you are actually next to someone. But it's not only women in America or in Turkey who are affected by this scandalous and loose behavior. Of course, some women over here in Germany just love doing the same thing. Of course, we have OnlyFans content creators here. And of course, we have women who think delusional and who think that there is nothing wrong with actually something to be proud of when you sleep with a lot of men. Especially young women. And I don't care how old a woman is, that is absolutely nothing to brag about. If anything, that is something that you should be ashamed of. Well, I'm going to show you a guy who's having street interviews with two women. And when you see these women, I'm not going to judge them, but looking at their outfits, the way they behave, you judge. Let me know in the comment section what you think. So I'm going to let the video play again and then I'm going to come back and translate.
Was ist dein Bodycount?
Also wir haben 2025 Leute,
Ja.
Der ist eigentlich auf 0 zurückgesetzt, aber wir haben den 17. heute und ich hatte 7 Typen bis jetzt. Also ich habe es mir gut gehen lassen.
In welcher Zeit ist das passiert?
Auf Tinder kennengelernt,
Unterschiedlich.
schnell getroffen. Ich wollte meinen
Schnell.
Spaß haben.
Bist du auch so eine, die zu den Männern sagt, ja, ich bin nur um zu vögeln?
Ja, guck mich an. Also wenn mich ein Mann anguckt, der hat keine anderen Gedanken im Kopf, der will mich nur, drücken.
Ja, nice. Wie alt warst du nochmal?
Ich bin 20.
Wann war dein erstes Mal?
Mit 14.
Wie ist das zustande gekommen mit 14? Welche Klasse warst du, oder 7. oder nicht?
Ich weiß es nicht mehr, keine Ahnung, aber ich war schon früh aktiv.
Willst du noch irgendwie dein Insta...
Guy asks her, what is your body count? She says it's 2025. I'm going to have to reset my body count. Well, that's pretty creative and I've never heard that before, but she's 20 years old and in 2025 she was with 7 men so far. She said that is very cool and calm and collective for 2025 so far, but she makes it very obvious when she is scattering around on these dating apps. She says she goes on Tinder, then she contacts these men and she makes it very obvious what the intent of them meeting is going to be. I'm gonna be honest with you, what man is going to say no? Right? I mean, if you look at her whole appearance, I'm going to say if you would see her in America, you will probably put her in one category automatically because of the chest tattoos, because of the fake hair, because of the long fingernails. And of course, the infamous twerking. Let's check out another girl.
Was denkst du, was mein Bodycount ist?
Boah, schwer. Weil ich kenne dich so an sich nicht, aber Coconut und so hält sich ein bisschen sass an. Deswegen, ich würde sagen so um die 40, 50.
Ja, mein Bodycount ist 344.
Machst du das beruflich?
Nein!
Ja, nein, was denn jetzt?
Nein.
Nein?
Nein.
Wann war dein erstes Mal?
Mit 14.
Also in 8 Jahren hast du mit 344 Männern geschlafen.
Ja,
Stark.
man lebt.
Stark, ja, ich merk schon. Bereust du irgendeinen von denen?
Nö.
Gar keinen?
Macht Spaß.
Ja?
Ja, safe.
Was denkst du, wie hoch wird da noch gehen? Wann denkst du dir, okay, jetzt reicht?
Ja, ich bin eigentlich ready zum Heiraten. Also wenn der Richtige kommt, dann reicht's auch.
Denkst du findest einen, der 344er Bodycount akzeptiert?
Who knows?
Okay.
Hat jemand Interesse?
Also schreib's in die Kommentare, also falls jemand will, so ich verlinke die. So. Willst du noch irgendwie dein Insta oder so?
I think by now it's pretty obvious that some of these flatbacks, shout out to CGA, some of these flatbacks really don't know how to twerk. Anyway, they're going to have to work with whatever they got. So this one is 24 years old and she has a body count of 344 and his ultimate reaction was, is that your job? Do you do that for a living? Like that is a crazy in number. And the more crazier thing is that she said that she is ready to settle down now. Now 344 men ran through her, but she's ready to settle down now. As you can see, looking at certain women with certain attributes, again, chest out, chest tattoos, they all have the same delusional expectations. I want to meet the man who is willing and ready to marry a woman who has been with 344 men at the age of 24. By the way, both women were intimate for the very first time at the age of 14. Do you know what I looked like when I was 14? I had a red bow on top of my head. I was wearing my Mickey Mouse t-shirt. I was wearing my red shorts with my white dots on it. And I was living a life playing outside with my skip it until my mom called me in for dinner. I was doing that at the age of 14. How do you end up in the bed with somebody at the age of 14? Where in the hell were your parents? Where are these girls' parents nowadays? Sum this video up, everybody. As you can see, 304s come in all different sizes, shapes, and form, but they all have one thing in common. None of them have any shame in their game. I'm gonna let you guys go with this video for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and your family, and maybe some 304s that you know. Other than that, make sure you stay safe in these streets, and of course, always stay tuned for more content. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching.